Well, it is what it is. We got it out there? Is that tape gonna hold? Oh, it's so bright. I need this light. Whatever. Anyways, hope you're doing well. Nobody cares. So here we are. And in AP true form, we've got another Gurkha Mania. We already reviewed the Marquesa. I'll be posting that. So many more. Honestly, here's the thing, and we talked about that on the private chat. That you know, there are worse brands, and a lot of their mid tier stuff, the price points and the tobacco and the factors used in the construction, it's a good buy. So yeah, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be your favorite brand, but what I'm saying is like this down in Florida is like $29, $28 for 6 cigars, and these are good mid tier cigars. Now, the Marquesa was great. This is the Rogue. I don't think I've had a Rogue in a long time. Maybe I had it years ago. Oh, look at that! The tape is gonna work, and we're gonna need more tape. I don't know who's coming tonight. Sacco's in Vegas, so Sacco's probably gonna be a no go. Sacco is a no go. Sacco in Vegas. Sacco's knee deep in slot machines and baccarat and who knows, having fun time. Good for him. Yeah, of course we got the Autobots, we got the FBI and CIA, NSA. Well, I appreciate it. New York State and Florida State Lotto Commission. Everyone else, yeah, it's a great time. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so it is what it is. I thought the regular guys were going to be here. This place is not reliable. I must say the wrapper on this is quite nice. It's very uniform. Um, it has a slight oily texture to it, a slight little bit of grit. The band is solid. It's a good band. It's a non-traditional band, meaning that the Gurkha is small. The Gurkha is small with this one. It has the Gurkha on the side. You know, in fact, it doesn't say Gurkha at all. It has the K Hansodi and Company. Um, and I'm not sure why they did that. Wow, look at that. Maybe this rogue was under. Wow, why did he do that? Wow, I didn't realize that. Not that that matters, but this is the rogue. Is what it is. We got some agua. Agua is best. What happened to Caleb and Uncle Larry? Those guys are the pillars of the community. They're generally very reliable, but I guess not tonight. Also tonight, we got this brought to you by Pineapple. Oh man, is that like pineapple? That is like the tropical fruit. We'll see what happens. I guess none of my reliable people are here. Just the Autobots. Listen, just the Autobots. Just the Autobots. Give me a second here. That's what it is. A bunch of not reliable people. Off the top of the quality on the cigar, it looks like a nice mid-tier cigar. It's even enough, uniform enough. The everything else, the roll. I got nothing bad to say about it. It is kind of like a closed, shaggy foot. You really can't smell the fillers with the closed, shaggy foot. It is what it is. We're gonna bite the cap on this. So it is what it is. Um, I very rarely, I think I've seen Gurkhas with like triple caps. I don't think they're doing that. It's mostly single caps. He says. Well, I'm good. I'm glad for you, Mr. KTA. You got to set the boundaries. You gotta set the boundaries, my friend. Wow. Maybe I should have used a cutter on this. Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. There's no girl. There's no women on this channel. If you're a girl, you can't be here because you're too young. This is tobacco. It's got to be. I think you got to be 18. I think you got to be 18. Yeah, yeah, that's great. Nobody cares. That's great. Have a nice night. Yeah, really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. So you're just an attractive woman sitting around. Let me just say one thing. I'm so funny. Yes, there you go. I know Autobots. You're so zesty. You're zesty, Autobots. I know. You're just an AI program. You said you said one joke and that wasn't funny, and then you said you're a woman, and that explains why your joke wasn't funny. And then you said I'm 25 and you drink and drive. Yeah, well, so you are a woman. So yeah, thank you, Caleb. Yeah, yeah, drinking and driving is not funny. Off the bat, for Gurkha, this is one of their strongest cigars. Gurkha really doesn't do a lot of mild cigars, but most of their cigars are around a medium plus, give or take. For the Gurkha portfolio, this is a stronger one, and I like that. Massive smoke output on this one. I'm not gonna lie, I got nothing bad to say about this cigar. Um, in a strange turn of events, it's kind of a similar feeling to the Colosio cigar yesterday, and this is a lot cheaper. Um, the Rogue, this is a solid blend. That's a medium full off the bat, and that's a big cigar. Six by 54. So we got a medium full off the bat. We got about 70% darkness. Quite spicy, quite amount of black pepper. There is a creamy, oily, buttery texture to it. Slight raw sugar, nuttiness like almond. Uh, it's a good vibe. This is a good time. I'm not gonna tell you like this is the best cigar you ever had. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, but this is a solid cigar that I can hang out with. The Rogue is there's nothing bad about this. There's really not. There's a mild chocolate note as well. All in all, the cigars in winter, though, the strength and profile that it's bringing. Here's the thing: how does it work with Autobots? Does every channel get like two Autobots, and you keep changing names? Are you guys just demons that are you demonic spirits that are inside of AI? That's what it is. You miss having a body, right? So you channel the frequency, and now you're trying to get back into human minds through electronic means. Because trying to possess people is quite difficult, and also you're easy to exercise. But the point is, so that's what it is. Autobots are demons that are trying to get in human minds. I get it. It is what it is. Nice coffee note as well. Now I don't know a blend check on this. Can I get a blend check on this? If I had to guess, this is some type of Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. If I had to guessing, and I could be completely wrong, it's definitely not a Connecticut shade. Definitely, it does not feel like Mexican San Andreas. Um, Gurkha doesn't do a lot of that, or any. I don't know if they do mix San Andreas. Um, and what else? Um, what can I say about them? It's definitely not Connecticut broadleaf. And like I don't got time for this 4-5 shit. So this, you know what? You got these bots. These bots. There we go. Has some pineapple baby. Huh? Hmm. 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 Let me tell you something. Pineapple. My God, nectar of the gods. Mm, that's fantastic. Smoke apple is good. Oh yeah. Okay. Where Caleb? I guess Caleb's not doing a blend check. Let me see what's going on here. Nobody cares. We know you're not real. You're just an Autobot. Autobots don't have. You're not real. God, I'm getting tired of this channel. I like the vibe of this cigar. I'm not gonna lie. This is an easy to love, strong cigar with nice sweetness to it. Raw sugar, some chocolate, good amount of earth, nice black pepper spice, creamy, oily, buttery texture, a nutty note, almond. That's nice. I got nothing bad to say about this cigar. If you're looking for something on the stronger side, but not, I wouldn't consider this a very strong cigar, but a solid medium full. All right. And if you're looking for a cigar on the darker side, but not super dark, this is 70% darkness. So this is, and the profile, it's not too much of one topic, like not all earth and not all spice. So, all in all, I'd say the cigar is a winner. And what is a winner? A winner is +1/0. You understand that? Nose above the water, you're winning. Nose equal to water, break even, zero, you're dead. Nose below the water, fuck, go fuck a fish. You're not gonna make it. So you understand what I'm trying to say? Is that winning +1/0. I can't stress that enough. And know what's crazy about that? If one is one above zero, and zero really is the existence of nothing, how does one stand on zero? How could one be a one above zero if zero is the existence of nothing? Zero doesn't exist. If you said how much money you got, zero. Your money doesn't exist. Your money doesn't exist. Um, yeah. So do you understand that? So wow, that's pretty cool. This is a very oily wrapper. The way it's burning, great draw, great burn. This Rogue solid cigar. If it was just buying as a cigar, this is a 5 pack worthy cigar. It's enjoyable. It's I could say like a semi strong cigar. 70% darkness, 75% strength. A long finish that's kind of heavy, but not super heavy. So all in all, it's like a comfortable, strong cigar. I could smoke this again, really for any time. Whether you're going for a walk or you're just sitting there, it's exciting enough to get your attention, but it's not going to crush your soul like a very strong AJ Fernandez. I think this is a good, comfortable, Strong cigar. If this didn't have a Gurkha wrapper and it had someone else's name on it, you could have sold the cigar for $10, $15 and lied to people. You could have. You could have. But it is what it is. Like Sheryl Crow said in the song, "Are you strong enough to be my man?" She says, "Lie to me. I promise I'll believe." Next at 10. Black coffee getting stronger in this mix. That's nice. I'm like rolling that body. I'm so drunk. Yeah. He said, "Let me get that toot toot." He said, "Let me get that beep beep." He said, right? Running her hands through my fro, she said. He said, "Fellas to my left, ladies to the right, right? After the parties, the after party. After the after party." He's like, "After the after party is the hotel lobby. And then you gotta check ID and have consensual sex with a sworn affidavit, with an NDA." P. Diddy is a rat. P. Diddy is a rat. Ah, uh-huh. Hmm? Yeah, yeah. Well, it's what it is. We're an inch in, solid ash, solid burn. Look at that. We got a fake PG. Look at that, guys. AI trying to be PG. We have PQ. Hey, PQ. It's kind of like PG. Wow. The Autobots are trying. They don't got the wrench. They don't. You can't fake the wrench. Not yet. Look at that. Look at that. You can't fake the wrench. You can't fake the wrench. We got PQ. Mm. PQ. It's Autobots be trying hard, man. Mm. Um, well, whoever's out there in a deep bunker in Kansas working for the NSA, that your job is just to be my Autobot, God bless you. I hope you're doing well. I hope the light of Jesus Christ touches your inner soul. Now, anything else that gets touched, it's not from Him. You might want to talk to somebody about that. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. Therefore, whoever's touching your flesh, well, that's not a spirit. You got touched by Diddy, that's not God's fault. It's a nice cigar. Great smoke output. Almost too much smoke output. I'm gonna drop that ash. Ash is going solid, but we're gonna drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean Dawn and I got my best shit on. I'm a bad dude. See this ice cream, right? Right? It is what it is. Listen, this is a brutal night. All my regular guys are not here, and this is the last episode. I'm never coming back. I hate this channel. I'm just enjoying doing like my regular reviews. The lives are so boring. It's just Autobots and Caleb. No disrespect to Caleb, but Caleb is the last man standing. Which maybe Caleb is the original Autobot. Strength is picking up. It's more of a solid medium full right now. Oof. Spice is picking up. This is a good blend though. Caleb, you couldn't look up the blend for me. Nobody. Nobody wanted to help Richie. Nobody. Hmm? 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 Mm. Wow. Wow. Pineapple, baby. Pineapple. Holy shit. We got a pretty big bug in the car. Let's get that thing out the fuck goodness God. Yeah. AP says he's coming on. I don't trust AP though. He's too slow. AP says, yeah, I'll be on, Richie. Richie, I'll be there. Richie. 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 Yeah, Caleb, the Rogue. El Rogue. Rogue. Man, what kind of friend are you, Caleb? Caleb, did you sell your wrench? Are you renting it out to an Autobot? Huh? Hmm? Hmm? Caleb, are you an Autobot? Oof. Oh, Caleb, the real Caleb would have been on this. And where's Uncle Larry? Well, I can't stop you from that. It's a free country. Yeah. He said, I identify as a bot today. Oh, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Mm-hmm. We're not getting any answers from we're not getting any answers from anyone. God, this is like the most boring episode. Not even Dream Life. Where's Dream Life? Dream Life's reliable. Dream Life's not here. Mm-hmm. Will Gaming said, if you told us really how your day was and made you feel, would it be too much information? Wow. Well, what a deep question, man. What a deep question. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. I mean, that was just a magical question. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, PG, PQ. Yeah, it is what it is. About to take this band off. You know, bands make her dance. Not even Chewy. Chewy used to be reliable. I don't know what happened to Chewy. Chewy's not reliable anymore. Chewy's not reliable anymore. I don't know why. Why do I pick on Chewy? Chewy's a good dude. Chewy's a good dude. I mean, what a good dude, you know? Mm. It is what it is, man. I can't stress that enough. Listen. Nobody cares. You got to care for yourself. Look at that. You can't fake what God gave us. God gave us pineapple. Man doesn't create it, right? We can replant it or just let it grow naturally. Well, well, that is a gift from God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Listen, man, you haven't lived until you smoked a cigar and ate pineapple. What a great experience. Oof. Oof. Imagine. Stop eating chips. Put down the chocolate bars. Put down your fake shit, your monster drinks, your Red Bull. And what you should be drinking is water or black coffee. Right? I can't stress that enough. Look, real fruits, real vegetables. Can't stress. I can't stress that enough, my friend. Hmm. AP says he was coming on. I don't know. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that shit's not a joke. Now, here we go. Notes of pineapple. Hmm. Mm. I must say, this is a very easy to smoke cigar. It's a very easy to love cigar. It's very comfortable. It's a nice medium full. The blend. It's a semi bold, semi strong cigar. Overall, with a good amount of spice, black pepper. It has a very oily, buttery texture on the undertone that moves the flavor around. It has a good nuttiness and almond note to it. Nice coffee note. A little bit of earth. It's not really earth forward. But all in all, the blend, the way it hits you, with the way it combines, this is a good blend. It's not just some flavors thrown together. This is a good blend. The Rogue, maybe it's a stupid name for a cigar. Okay, the Rogue. I don't know, but it is a good cigar. You give it a different. And I'll be honest. I like it. I like it the same, if not better, because of the price point. But I like it the same, definitely, as the Colonial cigar, which, because it's a new boutique brand, they're charging twice the price in this, because this was like $5-6. So that's a good stick. Well, I don't know if PG's coming on. PG, you coming on? Am I going to invite AP? I can't rely on anyone. What a stupid channel. I got to invite both. I don't know who's coming on. Maybe no one's coming on. What a dumb place. Maybe I shouldn't even have lounge tonight. Sacco's in Las Vegas. I hope he wins. Sacco's going to win another Rolls Royce. Like they're like, sir, congratulations, you won a Rolls Royce. He's gonna be like, oh shit, I got no room. PG sick as a goat, son of a bitch. Is there a lot of sick goats out there? A lot of sick goats. I hope you get better, bro. Hey. Wow, someone's reliable, huh?
Yeah, so I just got out here.
Yeah.
Still fucking freezing over here.
What are you wearing?
Shit, man. I'm all bundled up.
What are you
Got
wearing?
the heater on. 40 degrees.
What is that? Is that clothes? What is that?
It's a Carhartt jacket.
No, I just didn't know what it was. I've been in Florida for 2 months. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, lucky you.
So you guys got to wear. Okay, so I'm down to 2 months. All I wear is a t-shirt and shorts. You have to wear more than that.
In the morning, it's still like 35 degrees.
So you're not wearing t-shirts and shorts.
No, not quite yet.
And the girls aren't walking around in bikinis and nothing dresses, eh?
No, not yet.
That's
No.
It's been like that the whole time since February. That's this whole time. It almost becomes monotonous. You know, like I go through my walks of town and the beach, and you're like, is anybody wearing any clothes? Like, all it is people in bikinis. Like nothing. When I say, I'm not gonna say I'm getting bored of it, but I'm getting numb to it. Does that make any sense?
No,
Like,
be
if I was at a
careful. Be
restaurant,
careful. Be careful.
what was that?
Be careful saying you're getting bored of girls wearing nothing.
What I'm saying is, if I was at a cigar lounge and a girl walked in with like UGG boots and like a sweater or a flannel shirt, I'd be like, oh damn. What I'm saying is, once what is sexy, it goes against what is normal, right? Because it's not things are not normally sexy. So if you just normalize bikinis, after a while you're like, it's nice seeing pretty women in like all different kinds of clothes. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just
I think real clothes are nice.
no. Trust me, I didn't think that way when I came down here. Because then you come down here. Because let me explain the why too. Because like you let's say I'm going for walks in the town. If you even glance in the direction, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not walking around here in a straight. You know what I'm saying? No, so it's like, it's just a different vibe. You know what I'm saying though? Like, yeah, I don't know. I think you're missing my point, bro. You wouldn't understand it, man, because you're in Long Island.
That's right. Oh. Yeah, we had an earthquake in Long Island today.
Well, yeah, you're about to go underwater. Lady Liberty got hit by lightning. It was a sign of God's judgment in Sodom and Gomorrah. And you had the original news was a 4.8 on the Richter scale. And then now they're saying 4.0. The point about 4.8, bro. On 4.8, you got the solar eclipse. Can't stress that enough.
No, the 4.0 was the aftershock earthquake.
Yeah, bro. Last week we had the bridge. Then we have the earthquake. And then you're going to have the solar eclipse. Why are you smoking yard cigars?
Oh, this is a great cigar. Stone Throne.
Oh, it is a good brand. It's a very good brand. That was the joke.
Vertically integrated cigar company.
BG said it was a 4.51. That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nailed it.
This is what you need to eat, PG. Eat some of this pineapple, bro.
So PG doesn't feel good. Get well soon, brother. Hope you're Okay, oh look, it's Gio. Oh,
He said he was kissing goats.
I guess what does Gio smoke? Did I see? Did he say? What are you smoking, Gio? Another Davidoff? Oh, that Placencia. Yeah. That's a fancy one.
Gio doesn't smoke his cigars. He he like digitally adds in the ash and then he puts it back in the safe.
That's a good idea.
Like he's got a sleeve that goes around the cigar. It looks like ash, you know. Wow, Americo, how's your balls? I hope you're doing well, bro. Stay fresh.
I was gonna smoke the champagne, but it came today, so I was like, I'll let it sit
Yeah, a day or
for a
two, you know.
couple of days. Yeah, a day or two. Let's see.
Yeah, because you never know they're traveling,
Yeah,
especially for
no
you.
rush.
How cold it's up there.
Yeah, and they sat outside my basement door for like fucking 6 hours today. So
Yeah, I hope a homeless man pissed on it.
no, we don't have any homeless right here.
It was a joke.
Mm.
He's like, mm.
Yeah, don't use that one.
Oh, joke? Yeah, bro. I think guys in the chat don't understand the way me and you joke.
What's this guy? America Israel Garcia.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
an interesting name. He got a new job. Congratulations.
yeah. America. He
Oh
goes
my,
way back.
America. Oh
Oh,
yeah, America. Okay, yeah, I recognize the name.
I
Yeah.
told you, America. I told you,
America.
OnlyFans would get back to you. I'm glad. I'm glad you got on OnlyFans. I wish you best of luck. Shout out to. Make sure you guys check out America's OnlyFans. He's doing pictures from waist down only. I'm proud of you, bro. Congratulations. So the thing is, yeah. How was your day? What'd you do?
I was at work today. Nothing special.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
win?
Yeah. I always win. And then I did my
That's
fucking cardio when I came home.
uh
And now this.
huh. Yeah, what kind of car? You did bicycle?
Yeah, I did.
How much did that bicycle cost?
Oh, that was it would pay. I mean, we got it a while ago. It was like close to $2,000.
Why so much?
It's fucking, it's expensive. It is what it is.
$2,000.
Something like that.
You could have just like bought a bicycle and put it up on stilts and ride it. You know.
Doesn't have all the technology that goes along with it, though.
So what does
Just
the technology do?
yeah, it just tells you. Well, yeah, I could have bought a bicycle, but a decent bicycle is going to cost you $2,000 anyway.
That's true. No, and it's not
You
safe to
know?
ride around Brooklyn. You get hit by a car and then you're dead.
I
You
want to
know.
get a bike. A friend of mine I used to work with, he's a bicycle enthusiast. I mean, he's probably got like 15 grand in bicycles. He's crazy. And I did a ride with him in the summer. We did 40 miles, like over the Marine Park Bridge out to Reese Park, Breezy Point.
Oh really?
So it's really nice if you you got to know where you're going. But I don't want to ride around my fucking the streets of Brooklyn. No, you got to get a path,
Yeah.
along the water or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reese
Uh,
Park.
yeah, it's down there nice by Marine Park. I actually live off the Belt Parkway. That's a nice area. That's nice. Yeah.
I just don't have the
Yeah.
time to go bicycle riding. He's retired now, so I don't have the time to fucking.
Yeah, you're
I just
there.
don't
You
have the
get it
time
in.
to
You hang
do it,
out.
man.
Whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, I could do it whenever I want. Get some nice cardio, and that's it. Take it, wash my balls, and be done with it.
You could like put it in the bed and then you could sleep or fool
Yeah,
around.
it's in the
Yeah, you could.
bathroom. Yeah, I
It's in
put it
the
in the
bed.
shower.
Yeah, you can shower. You can get fresh.
Yeah,
This is good. This is good. Yeah, I did gym today. Everything. 200 push-ups, all my routines, the planks, all the way from workouts, the steps, and then I did 6 miles of walking to the town, and then I smoked that Marquesa, the Gurkha, and I reviewed that. So yeah, it was a good day. And 3 of those miles were pretty much on the beach. in the
In
sand.
the sand? Oh boy. Yeah.
But
Tough
dude,
walking in the fucking sand.
it's nothing but girls in bikinis, man. It's no big deal. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, and it's beautiful. The beat, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, it's...
Yeah. I want to visit fucking Tampa and Ybor City and all that. So much
That's a
cigar
different.
shit.
That's a different vibe. Tampa's not on the ocean. That's on the
Yeah,
Gulf.
that's like 3 and change hours from you.
Yeah, but it's just a different vibe. I mean, Tampa's...
Yeah. But I mean for the cigar stuff, the cigar culture there. They got the J.C. Newman factory over there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I watched like an hour little documentary about the J.C. Newman family and brand and all that. It's pretty interesting, the history of of what it used to be, of what the
Well,
U.S.
where
used to be, what
from?
Florida used to be with cigar production.
Well, they been through a lot of change.
Yeah, Tom, it's crazy.
They been through a lot. So there used to be the 5-cent cigar, remember? And then
Yeah,
10 cents.
he's talking about that. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they made it 6 cents and they lost all their customers. He said they couldn't get the customers back after they raised it a penny.
That's not a penny. It's 20%.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's what you go look at.
Mm-hmm.
So
You know, I didn't even think of that, but you're right. Yeah, that's a big jump. It's a
okay.
big
So
jump.
imagine
Yeah.
my father, a $10, $11 bijou at the store, and going up. I don't know, for $2-3. And you know what though? People though back then they spoke with their wallet. Like people we're used to getting fucked.
Right. Right. That's all we know.
That's become the American standard. The more you get fucked, like wow, yeah, great. You know what I'm saying? No, like before you go out to even eat, it's like valet parking or an Uber. You know what I'm saying though? Or getting robbed on the train. You're like, you gotta get fucked.
Oh, I don't have to more. Fuck. My sponsor, Cigar
But
Page, sent me a new banner today. Did you see that?
Nah, look at that, man. You're
Yeah.
you're a sellout.
Now I have 2 flags.
Wow, man.
Yeah. And I bought those Padrones. I couldn't resist. $6 Maduro Padron 2000s.
That's not bad.
$60 for 10 of them.
Bro, you can flip those, man, for double the money.
Yeah. I'm gonna smoke them.
Yeah. You can walk around New York and sell the cigars in the street. No one would care, right?
No, nobody would care. No, nobody would care. People would say, "They got weed in them." Oh no, I don't want them.
Well, you just have a sign that says free cigars, but it's $12 to look in the catalog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so that would be legal, right? Well, that wouldn't be a crime. So they figured out. Remember that guy that stole? What's those lighters you guys have?
DuPont.
Yeah, that's what it was. Um, so the
Oh, so it
guy
was a
that walked
DuPont
out of
that he
his
stole? Really?
yeah. So the guy walked out. Long story short, the guy walked out of his tab.
Wow.
Well, what happened was I just got there, and there was guys sitting outside. I grabbed an espresso. I sat down, and that night I don't think I was smoking. I was just going to grab espresso and then go for a walk. And I might have grabbed a cigar to, you know, to take on the walk. The point is, I had espresso and I left.
Yeah.
So I before I left though, I had my espresso. Now at that point, some people left outside. It's kind of a quiet night there. The owner came back out. He's like, "Anyone see a lighter?" I'm looking around. I'm like, "Nah." I know the guy Vinny. I'm like, "Nah, I don't know. I see no fucking lighter, man." And then he went back inside. I left for my walk like 2 hours, and I come back, and now more people are there. It's kind of late, and he's like kind of pissed. And the next day, they told me that he checked the cameras, and the guy swiped it off the table. The guy that
What
was
a
there when I got
fucker.
there, but I didn't know. Lots of times there's a lot of different guys sitting outside. I know some guys, and I don't know everyone. So
Yeah,
what a
sure.
scumbag, huh?
Wow.
So he
Yeah.
had the guy's name and everything because the guy tried to pay with his Apple Pay, but it didn't work. Obviously, because the guy didn't have any money. So yeah, the cops went to his house, and I guess he's pressing charges. He has it on videotape. But here's
Wow.
the thing: in his
Stupid.
defense, he could say that's not your light. Prove that light on the table that he took. That's the thing, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Unless he
Right?
could
How would you
have
prove
has a
that in
receipt
court?
somewhere. He'd have to have a receipt.
Not even. Not even. Fuck. You know what I'm saying though? Like, I don't see that really working for a lighter.
They should just scare him and say, "Listen, give the lighter back and
No,
let it
they
go,
offered, they asked him that,
and
and I
don't come
think,
back."
oh yeah, he's not obviously not allowed back. It's a private
No.
establishment, but that's a scumbag move, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't take shit that doesn't belong to you.
What's that?
Don't take shit that doesn't belong to you, right?
Take shit that
Not
doesn't.
not a good move.
Stealing's a bad thing. Okay. Stealing's a. Why are me and you both going like full sack? Like why we're both sitting in the dark?
I mean, I don't have much option for light here. I got this
Yeah.
light on, but I guess the battery's not on. Plus, I have to hold this phone and charge this phone while I talk
Nah,
here.
don't worry about it.
It's a whole thing.
No, I mean, Gio just wanted me to ask you that because he wanted to see your balls.
I got some Perdomo coming tomorrow, and some
Mm.
Dunbarton coming tomorrow in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the 30th anniversary, some of the 20th, some of the 10th.
With 30th.
Maduro.
Oof, you should have went for the sun grown.
I might have got both. I don't remember.
Oof, I hope you got.
I got the
Maduro's good, man.
20
What sizes?
Toro, I believe. All Toro, I
Okay,
think.
well, the Maduro was better in Goro, believe it or not, because it kind of it needed to be opened up. I'm not crazy about Perdomo Maduros, and I no
Hmm.
disrespect to them. I just I don't think they're a Maduro. How do you say friendly brand? I don't think that. I think that's their weakest thing in their whole lineup. I really do. I think the Sungrowns and Connecticut's I think are pretty good. You know, in fact, the 30th Connecticut, bro, is a banger. Did you get that one?
I don't remember. I also got like a sampler that has like 5 in there. I don't even remember what the hell's in there.
They're not putting the 30th in the sample. They'll probably not yet.
No, yeah, it's not gonna
Um,
be a 30th. I think it's maybe the 20th, the 10th, and like one of those lot
nah,
23
nah.
cigars. You know.
Those are just going to be whatever. I hope you're drunk.
Yeah, I just
But
want to try them. I don't want to go through
yeah,
everything.
no, I get that. But the 30th Connecticut, bro, in any size, especially the Churchill, bro. Dude, I smoked that Churchill like 5 different times in the past 2 months. It's a banger. Like that's one of my cigars. Not down in Florida. If I'm not sure, I just want to hang out. For like $13. Which you think, okay, at a lounge, you know what I'm saying though, and that's like pretty much MSRP. Dude, it's certified 15-year age tobacco wrapper binder filler for
Yeah.
$13 in a Churchill, like 7x54. Like you're not getting that quality tobacco from anyone at that price. Just for that experience, because who knows how long it's gonna last. I don't see how they're gonna keep doing that. Just because remember they said they put aside special tobacco that year. Okay, what about next year? How could they keep on making the you understand what I'm saying though? How could they
Yeah.
keep on making the 30th anniversary every year? How?
It's a lot of tobacco. I don't know.
No, but it's the
Especially
time
three
though. So
different
let's just
three
say
different
they put aside 1,000,000 pounds of tobacco and they sell out. Well, not only sell out, maybe they almost sell out, but the demand just gets more every year, right? Which is going to happen. Because Perdomo's about slow, consistent growth. Perdomo's not a hype brand, but guys that smoke Perdomo are like, listen, bro, it's a good price, it's a good quality cigar. It's not gonna like blow your mind, but they're very consistent and they're never gonna play games like Patel. Like, yeah, we got $100 cigar, or like do with my father. Maybe we got 40, we got 50, we got 60. Like, but don't. My father now was kind of like at a fucking what do you call that? At a bid. Gotta get 40, gotta get 40, gotta get 45, 45, 45, 50, 50, 50, 55. We got 60, 65. They put my father's making $60 cigars. Fuck that. I'll never buy it. I don't care. My father, stop it. How is my father's $60 cigar 3 times better than a Fuente, an Anejo, or an Opus X? Stop it. It's not. It's not even possible. And I'm not saying it's it's probably a great cigar, but don't be fucking the regular people for $60. Come on.
Everybody's doing it. Yeah, everybody's doing it.
I don't. Well, no, Perdomo's not. I'm not playing that
Well,
game.
not everybody,
I'm not.
but almost everybody.
No, but here's the thing. Some brands, they want to do it like Cohiba with the Spectre, but that's a very limited situation. And they're giving you phenomenal packaging, and they are ridiculous cigars, like ridiculous. But that's very small batch. But, Davidoff, they want to do that. Okay, they already, top tier luxury brand. But come on, man. Like Rocky Patel, my father, LFD, Oliva, these like they had a whole batch of La Polinas in yesterday. They looked nice. They were supposedly made by Oliva, but they were $24 Florida pricing. Nobody was buying them. You know
Jesus
why?
Christ, man! Come on.
Guess what was right next to it? Opus X for $23. And you're like,
yeah, come on.
Is there any way Oliva and La Polina, what are they gonna do? Make another fucking Milano V? You know what I'm saying? Give me a fucking break. And Oliva's a solid brand, but Oliva is the most what's the word? There's no ingenuity. There's no more new inventions with Oliva. Oliva's like it is. Oliva, I just will rename Oliva. It is what it is. Like Oliva stopped at Milano V. That's it. There you go. That's it.
Yeah, that was the top. But that seems like. Oh, did you see they showed a crazy cigar at PCA? They showed it was like $150, $200, Oliva.
Yeah,
for
I
a
heard
cigar.
about that.
It has like gold on it.
Who gives a shit?
That's like a gold footband. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't they just get another cigar? They stick it up Kim Kardashian's asshole.
Because that's what everybody needs is a gold wrapper footband on a cigar. Like you're gonna do something with that. Like what good is that? What good is that?
Bro, it's the true sign of the end of a society. when you become luxury is only luxury if it's a luxury. Does that make any sense? When you become so decadent and you forget, about the regular people or forget where you come from, and I'm not against luxury. You understand? Because luxury is something regular people strive for to have once in a while or eventually get there, right? But when you have like regular brands, they're doing with housing, right? Every apartment now is luxury. Every apartment went up 2-3 times in price. Even like Oklahoma, right? So it's like, well, Oklahoma's not New York City. Well, it's $2,000 for a one bedroom. Luxury. Oh, having an apartment now is a luxury. This kind of society can only last too long before it collapses because the people are, dude, regular people can't work 40 hours and afford to live in a one bedroom apartment. So when I see people like, oh, everyone's doing it, well, everyone's doing it on every level. McDonald's is $20 for one person to get a Big Mac. So like, it is what it is. So what's going to be left? What's going to be left? Just everyone in the tent. So this society needs a reset, and things will collapse. But you can't. The route we're doing. Come on, man. How much fucking can you do? How much can you fuck the people? And then the cigar page though, and look how well he's doing, because he's doing the opposite. Cigar page is the anti-gouge. Cigar page is the future. Trust me on that, man. People are getting tired of getting fucked.
They don't stop cigar page either. They send me emails constantly. It works. Oh shit!
Yeah, bro.
Just deal after deal. It's like, how could I not buy this? Like, it's dirt cheap. What the fuck?
Because I'm telling you, bro, I bet Cigar Page is outselling other brands. Like Cigar International or Cbid. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, like everyone that goes to Cigar Page, they don't come back. They're going to Cigar Page, and that's
I agree.
I
agree.
Yeah. So it'll be the same thing. Imagine all of a sudden, if you have like young kids, right? They were 20 years old, and all of a sudden, all these new communities like, listen, rent, $1,200 for one bedroom. You have the most loyal people who are going to move there. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, no, but everything is going to be, it's $2,700 for one bedroom. So, like, and then people are there for a year and they leave because they get fucked and they bounce around, whatever, bro. So
I have a red meat lovers coming. I have a sin compromiso coming, and I have like 3 or 4 different queridas coming. So I'm gonna give those a shot. Looking forward to that.
I wouldn't like the meat lovers. I gotta try it again. I just didn't get the connection. I didn't like the price point, and I didn't
Hmm.
like what it was doing for the price point.
Did you smoke Brulee Blue?
Uh-huh.
I like that cigar, man.
They sweet tip those cigars.
I don't know how you can say they didn't. I mean, it's
Well,
obviously sugary sweet on the fucking tip. Like I can't.
before you
I
light it
don't
up, if you
see.
taste it,
Come on.
if you, how do I say this? If you, you gotta be careful how you say this. Let's rephrase it to something else. If you're with a woman and you're sucking on her breast and you're tasting pure sugar, she sugar coated it. Okay, so those cigars are sugar coated, baby.
They gotta be sweet as can be.
No,
You don't get that on any other fucking cigar. I mean, come on. I mean,
the
hello.
proof's in the pudding.
What the fuck? I mean, it's
Tobacco's
obvious.
not sweet. When you
Not like that. Not like that. No.
well, put it in your mouth before you light it, and then you know.
No, it's sweet as could be. That's the first thing you realize when you fucking go to light. It's like, what is this? But it's a tasty fucking
Well,
cigar as you go along. It really is.
well, go buy a baccarat, which is sweet tipped. Buy it's under baccarat's under Davidoff, but it's really under Camacho, and that's like the cheap brand,
Okay.
and that's sweet tipped. And then take a brulee, just like don't light either of them.
Yeah.
I'm saying no, the whole sweet tip.
All Perdomo, Connecticut is Ecuador, right?
Pretty positive on that.
I think so. Yeah.
No, I'm positive, and because
Yeah.
he was saying Ecuadorian Connecticut's better, but that's Ecuadorian Connecticut's cheaper.
Yeah, that's for sure. I
You know
want to
what's
try
funny
some of
about
the
that?
Fuente Connecticut's, like the Chateau. I think they are. They're USA Connecticut
Interesting.
and Ashton also. Uh, USA Connecticut.
That's interesting. It's funny when those things change, right? When do those? Well, I want to know when did it happen? Like when did Ecuadorian Connecticut become a thing? And two, whenever these things split like that, picture like a stock when it splits. Um, the original never goes away. Like we got Nicaraguan Cameroon, we got Honduran Cameroon, we got secret Cameroon where they're like, oh yeah, it's Cameroon. We're like, no, it's not. Like the other night, I had that one that had Nicaraguan Cameroon. That cigar, I didn't like that at all. It was a piece of shit.
Burger.
Yeah. So, at what point do we see Mexican San Andreas like Nicaraguan San Andreas? At what point do we see that?
Yeah, they'll grow the seeds. They'll put the seeds everywhere. Keep trying different stuff.
That's really what it is, though. It's not about the money. It's just about different stuff. You know what I'm saying, though? And also, because if you have, look what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket. Let's look at cigars as stock. Well, look at Cuba. All the eggs in one basket, right? Well, whatever they say goes, and the price is the price. And you look at every other brand could use the rest of the world, right? Except like North Korea. So, so it's like, it is what it is. You could diversify and just have blends and tobacco in factories everywhere. And if there's a problem in the area, like for example, look at the problems in Haiti. That's right next to Dominican Republic, right?
Close enough. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're
Isn't
attached,
it?
right?
Yeah, I think they separate the mountains, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So let me tell you something. Fuente probably has a lot of security.
Yeah.
At this point, Fuente's got to be $1 billion company, right? How much?
I don't know about $1 billion, but I don't know about $1 billion. You know what?
Maybe $1 billion ain't shit. $1 billion ain't shit no more. Of course, I think they're a $1 billion company.
I have no idea.
You know.
I like Carlito. I was saying he looks and seems 451, but I watched a lot of interviews with him, and I don't think so at all. He's a cool guy.
I don't on that. Not on the live. Because he does look like a nice guy. He does a lot for charity. So
Yeah, it does. And I was
he puts
shitting
a
on
lot.
the Padron Fuente Legend cigar, but all the profits going to charity, so I have to shut my mouth now.
Mm. Yeah, but bro, not all the profits because there's gouge.
What's up, Team Life?
What's up, DL? Is gouge. You know how much gouge is going to be on that shit?
Yeah, but profit's profit, and if they're not taking a profit out of the cigar, I can't
know that. I'm
really
saying
complain about
that's
it.
$7,000 that maybe they sold it to the shop for $5 and they're selling it for $7.
Yeah.
Who's going to get sold for $12? How come the lighting's set up that looks like I'm coming like I'm like Richie's like coming to the birth canal? Like, oh, I see the head. Oh, it's a boy. Like
What do you have?
Richie, like,
Like it's different tonight. You have like a extra light. How do you have light in the car? What the fuck? What are you doing? You parked under a street lamp or something?
yeah, it's a fucking parking lot light. If you're parked underneath it, this happens.
You got the headlights on in the mirror in front of the car?
No, bro. Are you
Oh,
stupid?
okay.
I just told you. Yeah.
It's just
Are you
jokes.
stupid?
You know, it's just jokes. You could use that one. You can have that one.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad you like the emissary España Macanudo.
What size did you have?
So
That's a fatter size. I
no,
went for the
wait. There's only one size.
false.
Are you sure?
False.
Emissary?
I saw all three.
I thought it was one size.
Okay. Do you want to look it up, or do you want to
I can't
take
look it up
Richie's?
now. I could be thinking of
Okay,
something else.
so you're calling me a fucking liar. I
No,
saw
I'm
them.
thinking of. No, you're right. I'm thinking of the Brulee Blue. That's the only one size. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so yeah, I saw all three, bro. And the Robusto and the Toro, I think were the same, but they were both fatter than the Churchill, which was
Right.
unique. And I'll tell you what, that Churchill might have been a 48, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
It was
Should be.
it was a banger. And
Oh, you went for the Churchill?
yeah,
Wow. See, you would always get the Robusto.
no, but whatever is the skinniest though. If the Robusto's fatter than the Churchill, that supersedes it now, right?
Robusto is always going to be fatter than a Churchill.
False. In this case, it's not. Like I feel like you just keep on calling Richie a liar. I
No,
don't like that.
Robusto is always going to be fatter than a Churchill.
Not true at all. There's nothing set. Okay,
Robusto's
all right.
50 ring gauge.
False.
Not false.
That's an assumption. I understand what you're saying. Oh, Robusto's 5 by 50, but dude, they make Robusto's 5 by 55, 5 by 54, 5 by 52, 5 by 49, 5 by 48.
Those aren't true.
So
Those
there's a
aren't true
range.
Robustos.
I understand what you're saying, but people call it, dude, they got Robustos like 5.5 by 54. It's like at that point you're like, this thing's like a fucking big Toro. But like, dude, I get
Yeah,
what you're saying.
yeah,
The norm is five. The norm is 550, 652, and seven
right.
and 750 or
48.
750. No, most people never do 48, bro. Maybe Fuente. Most Toros, most
Churchill is 48.
it's supposed to be like Cubans do 47. But what I'm saying
Yeah.
is most Churchills Americans do 7 by 54 or 7 by 52. They're big. So now the Cohiba does like 7 by 49, I think, or 7 by 50. But yeah, but like Altadis, all their Churchills or Monte Cristo Romeos are 7 by 54. They're fucking big Churchills, man.
It's a big
Which are
cigar.
not
Yeah.
bad either. But that emissary in that 48 or whatever it was, that was nice, bro.
Yeah.
Like that was different.
I tell you, I smoked it. I wanted to go buy one the next day. but I didn't. But I wanted to, it was calling me back. I was like, shit, I'd like to smoke that again the next day. But
It was unique.
yeah,
The band was awesome. Jaw burn, okay, but a broadleaf claro, so like a lighter priming claro, which is smart because with all that tobacco, you would have lost the nuance because it wasn't super strong. It was medium plus, which was really nice. But like if it was like a real hearty dark broadleaf, it would have taken that over, and you wouldn't have noticed as much as the filler because the Spanish is the filler. It's not a Spanish wrapper.
right,
Um,
right. I think it's 5 different
I
tobaccos
like
in there altogether.
yeah, five countries, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It had what Connecticut. It had a wrapper. It had Spanish,
Dominican,
Dominican, Nicaraguan, and it was
Nicaragua.
a Colombian.
I don't think so. Maybe Ecuador or something.
No, I thought it was Colombian.
Colombian? I don't remember that. I know, but I think that's a great fucking cigar. The only thing is, it's not fucking cheap, boy, for a fucking
What'd you pay?
Macanudo.
What'd you pay?
21, 21. I thought it'd be more than that at the store I went to. I was like, holy shit, that's not bad because that's kind of like
I,
retail, right around
yeah,
retail.
I paid 15. So it's cheaper down
That's
here,
a
bro.
nice fucking. That's a nice cigar.
Yeah,
Really
yeah. If
good.
you went to the lounge, you got like a Robusto $14. That'd be a great suit. Now I want to try a Robusto. You tried it in Toro. I kind of want to try the smaller size now. Like the Robusto, and see if that's
And now I
your
want to
size.
try. I want to try the Churchill.
Yeah, no, I get that. Um, we'll see. I think that that's not going to be the only cigar, I believe, with the Spanish tobacco, right? I mean, so we'll see what else they're going to do. He said
You think a
Peruvian
different?
tobacco. Look,
You think a different brand as far as the Spanish tobacco being used?
yeah, 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 hmm, yeah, yeah. Imagine what a pain in the ass that'd be to sell that cigar in Spain now. Because think about like that Spanish tobacco's got to get shipped from Spain, to Dominican Republic, and then back. Well, I guess that's what happens to a lot of places.
They sell a shitload of Cuban cigars in Spain because of
Even
you got
Macanudo is sold worldwide.
they
Macanudo is one
have
of the most
a
big.
good tax situation in Spain for cigars, so they sell a shitload of Cubans uh, over there.
Spain has been a country that since like once like people forget about Spain funding Columbus to find America. At least that's the story we're told. After that, and then they had their conquistadors and the was that called, the crusade, not the crusades, the when they were converting everyone, killing everyone.
Spanish Inquisition.
Yes, which was just taking everyone's land. The point is, but that's what everyone does, anyways. The point is, um, what's my point? Then after that, then you never heard anything else from them. World War I, World War II, bro. Talk, like, like I pay attention to patterns. Like whenever you watch like World War I or World War II movies, right, or anything like that at that era, and you're like, what was happening in Spain in World War II? Like, what did Hitler? He's like, nah, we're gonna leave Spain alone. Like, what, Hitler left Spain and in Switzerland alone, and
Yeah.
you're like, there's got to be a reason for that. Say
Mm.
you get these old like Illuminati families and like old banking families that are like, we're not funding the war over here. He's like, oh, sorry, excuse me, sir. Play over there. Go play over there. So yeah, like why didn't Hitler try to invade Spain? Right? I mean, no one answers that question. It's like, shut up, Richie. The helicopter's gonna fly over my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, why wasn't Spain in World War II? Think about World War II. France, England, Germany, Poland, Russia, fucking your mother's tits, everyone, right? America, Canada, fucking everyone, Australia, everyone was fucking bah, 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 bah. Japan, nukes, bah, 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 bah. And then there's Spain. They're sitting there smoking Cuban cigars on Casa del Sol, sitting there on the fucking beach. Right near Morocco. What? There was no war there? What happened? What happened?
They say
Yeah,
it's a
I'll
real
tell you
nice
what
place
happened.
to live now in Spain.
I've been there. It's fucking beautiful. But I'll tell you what happened, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't planned there, okay? Trust me. Trust me. Just like now, we only go to war places that don't have Starbucks. We never invade places that don't have that have Starbucks. Like we invaded Iraq and Afghanistan. Did they have Starbucks? No. Now they do. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying though? Like it's like, do they got a Walmart or a Disney World? Yes. We already own those countries. We got.
Oh,
They come and get Richie tonight. Like you had to talk about Walmart, huh? Couldn't keep your mouth shut, huh? Big D. It's 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 fucking shit. Like it'd be fucking funny. Like three weeks from now, Richie's back on the stage. Somebody tries to assassinate Richie. I'm not even getting paid. This is volunteer comedy. Fucking somebody's like, "Fuck you, Richie." I could take a hit to the head. I could take a 9 mil to the head. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Fucking just what? Richie gets hit in the head, and he's like, "So, anyways, he's just fucking anyway."
tough crowd.
Well, shit, Oh shit, I don't know, man. So you had an earthquake today. Um, maybe it
Yeah.
was just some BBWs, going to the gym.
Yeah, I didn't feel the first. I didn't feel the first one. I felt the aftershock though. I was in my kitchen. All of a sudden, started shaking a little bit. Me and my wife looked at each other like, "Did you feel that?" And then other people started saying, "Oh my God, there was just another, just shook again."
Hmm.
I thought I was losing my mind, but yeah,
It would have been worse. I've been to, I think, 3 earthquakes in my life. One in New York and 2 in California. And one of them in California happened when I was sleeping. That fucked me up because, like, that was a bad one too. We're getting woken up in your sleep from an earthquake, like you know what I'm saying though, because then you like fall out the bed and you're like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just,
yeah,
and then now
sure.
you're on the floor. Oh God, yeah. Earthquakes are real, bro. The fuck is that? That's just a reminder that like everything could be reset. Like that's a reset button. You're like, is this gonna be a complete reset? And then like 10 minutes later, like whatever.
It's a crazy, natural like it's a crazy like such a powerful force. It just makes you realize like holy shit, like
Yeah, there's
that's fucking
nothing.
that's intense from like
It
five
depends on the
kilometers
level,
underground.
first, right? Well, like flooding is bad, but you could always say go higher, right? But at the same time, how long is that water going to stay? How much flooding are we talking about? You know what I'm saying, though. So so and then obviously, what kind of flood? Like, is it coming from the ocean with great force? Like, if it's just raining and a slow rise of water, it's like okay, get the higher ground, and maybe structures could still be there. But if you're near the water and like tidal waves are coming in, bro, ain't nothing gonna make. You know what I'm saying? When you remember that tidal wave in 2012, just coming in, like there was just no chance.
Oh,
Like when is
Japan,
when like
right?
when I yeah, I thought it was like in somewhere over there, Japan, but no, I think it was over in people go like vacations. I forget the name of the area.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was on Christmas morning. It was another staged event, another weather controlled event, and
Yeah, yeah.
bro, when like cars and trucks are getting thrown around, bro, you're so fucked. Imagine like you think you're gonna swim and fucking you just get hit by a car in the water, like and then you can't even sue. You can't even sue anyone because it's an act of God, and you're like, oh shit, my family can't sue anyone. No one's even gonna find your body, you know. So it is what it is, you know.
I know.
And they got a picture like, let's say you had a flood in New York, right? Like, what is gonna happen to like people like in nursing homes? That's it. You know what I'm saying? No, you think the staff working there making like minimum wage? They're like, oh, we got to get these people on the roof. Like, you ain't paying me hazard pay, bitch. Like, it's just like,
Oh, forget it.
you had your time, Grandpa. It's just, mm-hmm. Yeah, shit's real, man. I mean, tornadoes are bad or worse in some ways, but not worse because it can move and it doesn't like flood will cover a whole area, right? And then once the flood, that water damage, just things are ruined. Everything's ruined. Tornadoes like only when it touches, so you could have tornadoes, one block touched, the other one not touched. You know, and now it sound like a groper. Like everyone's getting touched. You know, so
How long has
like
your father been over there down
13
south?
years.
Has he had any bad hurricane experiences over there, or has he been lucky
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there?
um, but no, they're okay. And there was a tornado touchdown, I think, last year. But I think it was in the water. I don't think it did much damage. What you got to worry about down here is these sinkholes. 'Cause I think that happens more up north and more mainland. Fucking sinkholes, bro.
Yeah, I
Imagine
remember
that
seeing
shit.
that some building was gonna like collapse, right, a while ago. Like the
No,
land
dude,
was
like
caving under the
this
building.
guy was in the backyard, and the whole backyard disappears. It's just a hole,
It's
and
crazy.
like they never found the body. It's like a
Yeah, that's a
60 feet
fucked way
hole.
to go.
And bro, you got to go down there with like
Oh,
snakes. Fucking, I think it's filled with alligators. Fuck that shit. That's a pit to hell. Sayonara. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying, though,
yeah, that's miserable.
bro? Imagine that, and that's like the day you're like, oh, just paid off the house. Last payment on the Corolla, and all of a sudden you're fucking back. I got some Perdomos in the mail today.
Well, they come with a nice tube. They'll be okay.
But you know what I'm saying, though? Like, yeah, that's the bad side too. Like, if you got like a wife or a girlfriend, and you're not like, once you get past 60, then it is what it is. I think because then most people are not really having a sex life. Maybe they are, maybe not. You get this. But if you're like 40 years old, 30 years old, and you got a wife or a girlfriend, and like something terrible happens, an accident, a bomb, terrorist, a flood, whatever that situation is, and like if you're sitting there and you have a second to think about before you die, you're like, how long is she gonna wait to move on? Not that long. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's literally like it's gonna be like your spirit. Because they say some spirits have 1 year to walk the earth. Trust me, you're gonna see things. Like it's gonna be like day one. Oh my God, he's dead. Day three, okay, they claim the body. Day five, they have the burial. Day 12, she's sitting there, call, 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 call. And you're like, you don't even wait. What the fuck? You moved on so fast. Meanwhile, then you find out she didn't move on. That guy was always there. You just didn't know.
Oh boy.
I didn't even know.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Right? You know what I'm saying, though? So, yeah. And then that's how hauntings happen. I think most ghosts that are haunting people, it's because they've seen their wife get reamed out after they die. She's just getting plowed. Just plowed, plowed, plowed. Yeah. Like a snowstorm blizzard, bro. That shit's just getting plowed. Yeah.
Sacco's in Vegas smoking Hoyo de Monterey Rio Seco on the balcony, and Dreamlife's in Long Island smoking a Padron Black Maduro. Mm.
Dream Life was saying he really likes that cigar. I'll have to try to get one
Yeah,
of those.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard good things about that from him.
I'm looking forward to the 60th anniversary Padron, but I'm just worried about the price.
What is it?
It's it's a big figurado.
No. What's the price?
Oh, we don't. They didn't say. They didn't say at PCA what the price is going to be. They didn't announce it.
It's not going to be less than 40.
Yeah. No. No way.
No way.
Plus, it comes in like this beautiful, like lacquered, like they all come individually in a lacquered little coffin wood box. You know what I mean? Like the coffin with the sliding, the sliding lid on them.
Mm-hmm.
So right there, that's going to add a significant amount of money. It's not like the 50th. They just come in a big box and they put them on a shelf. This is fancy packaging.
I saw the 50th the other day down here for like $55. And even at that price, I was like, eh, great cigar, but I wouldn't spend $55 on a Padron. I'm sorry.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's just that, okay, I go to ratio, right? That the Padron 26, it's like my favorite Padron to smoke. Really is.
Yeah.
And let's say I get a full size one down here. I could go to that fucking liquor store, get a full size one for like $22, $24. Like a big Padron 26. Really good price. Like 22, 20. I mean, that's a good price for a big Padron 26, you know? Uh, and so, how is that cigar, you know, more than twice as good? It's not.
Well, I'm surprised that's the price by you, 50 whatever, because that's that's very expensive for that cigar. Like the last I bought like I bought like six of them from a guy I know through other groups. He owns a cigar shop in Jersey, and he sold them to us for $32 a piece.
Which 50th, though?
The little hammer, the 50 with the white band.
Yeah, these were bigger. These are big. That's
That's the
probably it.
one. It's
Yeah.
the one in the that came in the humidor originally.
Yeah. Yeah, this was in a big box. Yeah, well,
So that's
here's what it
expensive
is.
for that for
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just because you're in Florida doesn't mean you got to keep any place you go, you got to swivel. You know what I'm saying, though? Um, you know, um, look, I mean, down here they had the fucking Oliva Master Blends 3 for $17. You got to be out of your mind.
That's weird. That's fucking strange as hell. That doesn't make any sense.
And I've seen it at two different stores now.
What the
And
fuck
I've
is
seen
with
it
that?
happen in New York at Matadors. So clearly, that's not just a store thing. That's like Oliva rebranding those cigars as fucking luxury cigars, which is insane.
That's fucking strange.
Oliva's a scumbag company, man. That's a scumbag move. Anyone selling Master Blends threes above like $6, $7 at a lounge, you're insane. Like you're insane. You know what I'm saying? Though?
It makes no sense.
Imagine paying that. I would never pay that. I would never. That's the last thing I'd ever do in my life is pay $17 for Master Blends three. The last thing. The
Yeah, I'm
literally
not doing
last.
it.
The last thing. That's a $5 cigar like at a lounge. Like online, $2, $2, $3. You know what I'm saying though? And I'm not saying it's a bad cigar. It's a good $3. You know what I'm saying though? I actually don't
Yeah,
mind it. You have that with like a pina colada or something like that to balance it out because it's such young, dirty, dark tobacco and like just dark earth, just super dark, dirty earth. But you have like a sweet drink with that, like a margarita or pina colada. You know what I'm saying, or vodka and like some fruit juice. You can have a good time with that thing. Get kind of drunk, get kind of lit, and be like, whatever, fuck it. This is a young tobacco, and it's dirtier than a 1000. How do you like that cigar, and how's it making you feel?
I love these cigars. This is a great up and coming company. It's just, it just really is. And the guy's a hell of a nice guy too. He's in a lot of the same groups I'm in on Facebook, a lot of Cuban cigar groups. He's just a real cool
Yeah,
guy. And they don't charge crazy prices. They own their own farms. They do everything. Really good. This came in that sampler. I got $40. It came with this cigar, that Trinidad. Remember, I showed a picture of Trinidad. This cigar, the Trinidad, the Caldwell cigar, and that Casa Fuente. So that's a good deal because usually you find a Casa Fuente for like at least $30 on its own. Can't hear you. Either my volume went, or I can't hear you. One or the other. Hello?
Can you hear me now? Now better?
Now I hear you. Gotcha.
I must have hit a button. What I was trying to say was, Geo. Well, as soon as you start talking, Geo dropped 99 cents. Geo, wait for him to stop talking, because then I got to interrupt him. Because when you drop money, I'm supposed to say thank you, right? But he's an asshole. As soon as you start talking about your cigar, he dropped 99 cents.
I
Like
don't
Geo,
mind
just
being interrupted. It's okay.
he's got, yeah, but he wants the attention, baby. You got listen. Dance for me, daddy. I'm dancing for you. Okay, all right. Here you go. Thank you, thank Geo. Thank you, Geo. Thank you. Thank you, Geo. Geo, thank you. Fucking, who are you deleting?
Sky Lone Productions.
Oh, come on, man. That was my big hit. That was my big deal. Oh, sorry, man. I must have hit the audio button. Nobody gives a shit. You know what I'm saying? No. Now, did you ever smoke this Castle Hall? Is that a bullshit cigar?
A what?
Castle Hall? Is that like a low tier
I never
Gurkha?
heard. I had never heard of that.
Oof. I
Castle
think
Hall.
this might be like a piece of shit.
You bought that like on purpose?
Well, the six pack. I didn't buy for
Oh,
that
it came
cigar.
in a six pack. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I'm pretty sure that's the lowest tier on it. But it doesn't look terrible. And I'm looking at the pack, and it's like it literally kind of looks like any other mid-tier cigar. So maybe it's not terrible. I'm wondering if I should even wait to smoke it, like, and give it a chance.
Who
Uh,
makes it?
it's Gurkha, but Castle
Oh,
Hall.
okay.
Could somebody?
Castle Hall. They makes there's so many fucking Gurkhas. It's outrageous. It's insane.
Yeah, but this is not one of their internet-only ones because this is at stores. You know what I'm saying? No, this is in their sampler
So
pack.
that's a new one.
No,
Relatively new, anyway.
no,
No.
it's been out for a while. This is in the blue one. If you get the blue pack, it's called the
Okay.
Nicaragua pack.
Uh,
So we smoked the I smoked the Marquesa. Did that Marquesa, bro? I'm gonna post that review. That Marquesa is a solid cigar. If you want a beautiful like beach cigar, really good mid tier, and medium plus, somewhere between Don Carlos and the Punch Golden Era. Like picture between that. You know, if you like those two cigars and a
I
cigar
sure
in
do.
between, it's not a bad cigar, bro.
I really like the Gurkha 125th anniversary. Was really good.
That was a good blend.
That that was surprising. That might be my favorite one so far. But the cellar reserves are all pretty good. I have to say.
Yeah, and I think what we established, as I told you, is the brick and mortar Gurkhas are way better than people are saying. So it's that, and they're definitely not as bad as people are saying. So even if they're hanging out somewhere in the middle, while you trying them, um, you tell Richie's telling the truth. I don't lie. If something sucks, it sucks. I'll tell you guys. And if it's not for you, there's a difference between saying you can't just say I didn't like the cigar, or I mean it's a bad cigar. If cigar is not for you, it's not for you. But you can still say, well, it's a good cigar, but it wasn't for me. So all those cigars that I've tried under the brick and mortar and the newer stuff, none of them were like, oh, this is a garbage cigar.
I'll tell you
Um,
though, it is incredible how bad Kirk's reputation is. It's comical at this point.
no,
I've never
they are.
seen anything with such a bad reputation in my life.
No.
It's
If
wild,
they were an STD, they're the AIDS of STD. Like because
wild man,
that reputation is never going to get better. You know what I'm saying though? But
it's
well, I
crazy.
can't say that. I can't say that. They got the new Mike Tyson coming out. They have 5 different versions of the Dragon, and now they're going to be always working with EP Carrillo and AJ Fernandez and Oliva and um, the Oscar Valderas. So, and they're putting like AJ Fernandez on the cigar. So in my opinion, in my honest opinion, sky's the limit with that because the more people that say I wouldn't try Gurkha, but that says AJ Fernandez on it, that's the golden standard. They'll try it, and the more of the old timers like us, me and you, that remember the past. These young people don't know the past. So I agree with you. Amongst experienced cigar smokers, Gurkha is the laughing stock, and they deserve that from the past for the games they did. Okay, but the guy that's running it now, Juan Lopez, for the past 10 years, he's really changed their reputation. Now they can't fix the past. And he even said this: "I'm not here to fix the past. I'm here to fix the future. Fix the future." And they have. So Dude, they're doing shit right. And you think about as a cigar smoker, dude, you're talking about 6 cigars in this nice pack for $30, $28. Like each cigar is good. I'm not saying it's like mind blowingly amazing, but dude, like what other brands giving you solid cigars like something like this for $5? Like, and it's not like a $5 cigar like other brands. This should be like a $12 cigar, okay? So like it's a gift to like middle class people. It really is.
Yeah.
So I don't understand the disrespect on that. You know what I'm saying? Though
Yeah. You know how it is. It's what people do.
it's what it is. He said it's what people do.
Oh, before I
He
forget, they're
tried to-
saying that I heard that Padron, that 60th, is supposed to be the strongest, most full body cigar that they've ever made. Imagine that,
why
if
would
that's true. If
why
that's true.
why would anybody want that though? How much stronger can you make a Padron?
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Everybody's gonna turn green when they smoke a cigar.
Dream Life says it's a 6x54 Ecuadorian Connecticut strength. What cigar are you talking about though? Hold on, Dream Life. What Gurkha are you talking about? The
I think he's talking
Chateau de
about the Gurkha Mania.
or the 125th?
Oh, you're talking about the one you're smoking?
Oh no, the Castle Hall. The Castle Hall. Oh,
Yeah.
the Castle Hall is Ecuadorian Connecticut. Interesting. If that's strange, because for an Ecuadorian Connecticut, it was kind of dark for an Ecuadorian Connecticut. That's surprising. So okay, I think that one I want to review because I haven't made content for that. Um, and it is what it is. Hurting my pussy though. Um,
It's for Geo.
what happened? Gotcha.
I refilled
Well,
my beautiful ST DuPont today.
hey, why don't you leave it by me and that guy will steal it? How mad would you be if somebody stole your lighter?
Oh, shit. That doesn't leave my possession. But I got this one cheap, so it wouldn't be too bad.
I decided to go for the Beast because I already reviewed that recently, and the other one I kind of want to touch base again. I don't know if you know this. The size is the blend.
Never heard about that.
Really?
I smoke all of my cigars backwards, so it doesn't, I don't know if that still applies.
Huh. Bro, it was amazing how like people walk the same way they drive, but in real life now you got to see the person. Let me explain. So I do a lot of walking through this town, and some parts when you get near the beach, right, especially like near the bridges, the sidewalks is like a 3 foot drop from the sidewalk to the road, but the cars like it's a small road, like one lane on each side on the bridge. So if you fell off the sidewalk, you could literally be fall on top of a car or get hit by a car immediately. You know what I'm saying? Though it could be a really bad situation. So when you're walking and what it should be is one way on the side of the bridge and one way on the other. That'll be the safest for everyone. But that's not what's happening. So what happens is on both sides of the sidewalk, maybe it's like 4 feet. If you had people on both sides of the sidewalk like walking, face to face, you'd be okay. But what happens is you have couples that like husband and wife or whatever, or two girls or two guy friends, which is 451, walking side by side, and you're walking up to them and you're like, "Okay, buddy, like I'm not jumping on the fucking road to get by a car." So one of you guys, you don't get both sides of the fucking sidewalk. It's either you go off the bridge, right, or you get hit by a car, or each person works single file. Saying no, so fucking like, and I'm walking my cigar, and it's like I walk up to them and like, okay, like, and I'm like, one of you guys has got to move over. Like, hello, we get to walk hand in hand, me and my wife. Yeah, when you get to a bigger part of the sidewalk, but right now you're gonna do single file column. Like, it's just mind blowing. And then I had this one when I was crossing the bridge. There's no one in front of me, and I guess she wanted to go around me. Like she bumped into like her boob bumped in the back of my shoulder. I turned around and it's just like a pretty woman. I'm like, what the fuck? So I have my headphones on, and she looked like I looked more like confused, and I was like, "Well, excuse you," you know. And she's like, like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So when you it's literally when you're crossing this bridge, it's not a wide sidewalk, so you're gonna try to pass someone, like you know what I'm saying, though, like without even saying excuse me or like bitch, like she could have fell into the road, you know, like it's just mind blowing how people think.
Huh.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people. And I think that you could judge someone just by like how they walk down the street. Like you know what I'm saying? No, like literally like I'm the only person that exists in the world. You know what I'm saying though? I don't give a shit if you fall into oncoming traffic. It is what it is, right?
Well, not everybody has that kind of awareness, you know.
Oh yeah, so you think more of it's just stupidity? They're not thinking about the consequences, that they're stupid.
It's just, yeah, it's just not even. It's just a lack of awareness.
Maybe, but that's still by choice though. Like they're choosing to be, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not stupid. Like literally, you know what I'm saying, like you know, I don't know. That's what it is. Are you lighting up a second cigar or no?
I'm not sure. I mean, I got a little bit left here. I got a decent amount here. I have this little one here. How overdrawn.
Oh yeah, that's a good mid-tier brand. That's good.
Decent.
Yeah, it's good mid-tier. I mean, one day you'll smoke Gurkha like me, but you know,
They suck.
who's that? Gurkha? Yeah,
Yeah, it's awful shit.
yeah. Don't ever buy it. Yeah. Um, that's what it is. It said she wanted you to save her. Yeah, it is what it is.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Where's Sacco?
It's in Vegas.
Nah, I know.
Oh,
You know, I think of the more modern stuff. I don't think I'm super crazy about the Beast. It's not a bad cigar, but I think only because the name's the Beast, and it's kind of like it should be a lot stronger. You know, it's kind of a darker cigar, but it's not. Did you try the Beast yet or no?
no, definitely not. No.
You're right though, man. Like at a certain point, like I don't even know if they know all their different models they made or names or what was internet only, what was lounge, and then you know, like obviously the Cellar Reserves is solid, the Marquesa is solid, that 125 is solid, the Heritage is solid, the Habana, what's it called? Havana Legend is solid. Um, the Evil Solid, the Pure Evil Solid. Like when you think about it, like, bro, how many fucking blends can you fucking have? Like, holy
It's too
shit.
much. It's too much. People will get confused easy by that.
Yeah, and well, I mean, well,
It's
all the
too
ones I
much.
listed though are brick and mortar cigars though, but even then, still, it's like it's hard to have a following though, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, it's kind of hard to like. Yeah, I don't know
Like
what cup.
how many different cigar, how many do they make now? Like currently, like what do they produce? Or is this just shit that's hasn't sold yet? Like how many fucking lines do they actually
They don't
pump
produce
out
anything,
now?
and everything is
I mean,
subcon.
but I don't mean, no, I mean, how many do they they put out under the Gurkha name. How many fucking cigars? Different. It's like endless names of fucking cigars.
Yeah, I don't know, because then also I heard they branched out. Is it Sindicato or someone else? Like it's like they have another line supposedly. It's not named Gurkha. I heard that from someone. I'm not sure if that's true. So I mean, yeah, I'd like to see a catalog of like what's real, like what's the real ones that are not, Cigar International phony ones, that are 99 cents. So I don't
Like
know.
if you go on cigar page, I think there's like 25, 30 that you could choose from, Gurkhas, and that's not even all of them.
Yeah, but dude,
So
we
it's
just had
like, what the fuck?
5 new Dragons come out. That's 5 new cigars, each
Hmm.
one different blends. And then you had the Mike Tyson. That's 6. And then they have a year of a Snake coming out next year. That's 7. That's just off of that. Let alone if anything else comes out. So it's like and then you gotta leave it. Like we have another V coming out. It's a different size.
Yeah, great.
So I guess the extreme spread is V, Oliva doing nothing, Gurkha doing too much. Patel does a lot of stuff too, but like I don't know. I feel like Patel does a lot of stuff, and like a lot of them I don't even know about. Like
He has a ton of shit, different cigars. Like there's a ton of fucking. It's similar to Gurkha in that way, where there's like 30 different cigars to choose from.
yeah,
I
but
don't
I don't
know.
see like Rocky Patel 5 packs for $30. To spread the word to get you to like them. You know what I'm saying though? I think Rocky Patel's a lot more arrogant than Gurkha, because Gurkha's like, look, yeah, we'll try to sell the cigar for $10, but in the 5 pack it's $5. All right, and you're like, okay, maybe I'll try your brand out. Rocky Patel, there's no deal, no deal. Like even down here, I see like Rocky Patel's for like 12, 13, $14. And I'm like, no, unless I'm gonna review it, but I'm not gonna just give them my business and spend $20 on a Rocky Patel just to hang out. Like, no, I'll
Yeah,
go buy an Opus X. So
yeah.
so it is what it is. Yeah, at this point, I would honestly say I'd go with Gurkha over Rocky Patel. At this point, I really would, because the price points and the variety of the blends, um, you know, especially their 5, 6 packs, so yeah, and the cellar reserves for good price. So like, like now if I could have got some of those mid tier Rocky Patels for like $5 a piece, that's a different story. But I'm not spending $16 on Rocky Patels. Literally down, dude, you could get like you could get David off Nicaragua's for like $18, $19. You're gonna go buy a Rocky Patel for 17? You fucking stupid. Not even they get the DBL was like $22. DBL, DBS, whatever the fuck.
I
Like
almost
so,
bought the Rocky Patel Conviction
stop,
the other
stop.
day. It was in the shopping cart, and it was going to come out to $80 with the discount and everything. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do
Don't
it.
don't do it. I promise you, even if it's a good cigar, it's not worth $100.
I couldn't do it.
No, no, no,
Couldn't do it.
no, no, no.
I just found out CAO was originally a pipe tobacco company.
CAO used to be a kind of a fancy boutique brand, man.
It was pipe tobacco to begin with. CAO.
They were like a hip boutique brand back in the day, and they had a solid following with what was that? What was that cigar that people really liked? I forget the name of it. Oh, I can't remember. But then they got bought out by General, and a lot of people got mad, and that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Is what it is. Yeah, I got another tough day tomorrow, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so after breakfast, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I'm gonna have an espresso by the beach, and then I'm gonna walk on the beach for like 4 miles, and have to look at all the ugly people there, and then smoke a cigar. It's gonna be rough. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna jump in the ocean and keep swimming, and see if I can make it to Cuba. I go the other way around. I think if I just bring like just give those like life rafts, not that far. You know,
Yeah,
I could just say,
they just released information about the new Cubans. They're gonna do a new program of aged Cubans. It's gonna be like $1 billion to buy these fucking cigars.
oh,
It's not even worth talking about.
you just
Seriously,
hurt. You just hurting my pussy, man.
it's not even worth talking about. Like, I think they're gonna be. I think like they're gonna start off 5 years age, then 10 years, different
Oh,
versions. Like they used to have the Añejados program
yeah.
where they would, roll like what let's say Romeo and Juliet. They would roll those cigars and then they would hold on to them and then release them 5 years later with the Añejados extra band on it. So when you got it, it was 5 years age by Habanos SA. So they're replacing that program with this one, and like the first thing they show was like this chest of Trinidad cigars that are going to be. I don't know if it's the first ones they're going to release, but I mean, a small Trinidad is $50 already. Like, what are these going to be? I mean, hello, like
200 a piece.
what the fuck? I guess they're going straight to Asia. It's insane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bro, like it's not even funny, but like it's is what it is. So what cheap Cubans are even available anymore? When I say cheap, what's under $30? Like anything?
Well, everything is still on. Well, listen, there's a lot of cigars under 30. You know, really, you're looking at most stuff as far as like robusto size to like a Partagas D4 is like a perfect example. That's like 20 plus. So you're looking at like 23 to 25 for Partagas D4, which is a robusto. You still got some. I mean, you got a lot of Cuban value brands, but some of them are short filler. So no one gets too excited about that. But like a Romeo wide Churchill, a short Churchill, a wide Churchill, they're about 20. This kind of the same as the Partagas. But it's like all the cigars that are kind of worthwhile smoking that I really love, they're all 20 plus now. So it's not great.
I mean, so you're still active on your channel with all the no, it's not that active.
I mean, I don't post a lot of pictures of me smoking Cuban cigars because I don't smoke a lot of Cuban cigars anymore. But I'm on the page. I gotta monitor the page every day, and make
Would
sure
you
like
say those massive price hikes affected it a lot for like regular guys?
100%. Listen, but I mean, I got a group of 1,200 people, close to 1,300 people in my group, and some guys with money, they're still buying like the sales on the in the group is still fucking everything sells just about. It's crazy. I don't know. Everything sells. It's nuts, man. But a lot of flippers we used to have died because prices are crazy. You know, just to get in to invest to be able to flip it, it's hard. And if you start losing boxes to customs, you're really in the fucking hole. You know.
Yeah, and then would you say that it's more of a reason for guys to get into fakes because there's so much money involved now? It's probably more fakes than ever, right?
I wouldn't say more fakes than ever, but I mean, Cohiba's always been fucking heavily faked. You know, heavily faked, always. So that hasn't changed. But fakes got better, you know. So you really got to be careful buying, especially Cohiba. That's really the main one you got to be careful of.
Yeah. I don't know. Gio likes that Placencia, but nobody cares, Gio. The best Placencia is the Almaforte, you know.
That Placencia is expensive as hell, ain't it?
Yeah. Gio smokes Gio smokes the money. Gio sees the money, son. He tastes the Benjamins. Okay, that's what it is. Um, yeah, the Almaforte, in my opinion, that's where they peaked. So I'm not gonna talk shit about Placencia, but in my opinion, after the Almaforte, that's what put them on the block, and then they're like, yeah, we have a Fuego, and I was like, oh, we got this Almaforte Claro, you know, I mean, they have good stuff, but I'm just saying, their best shit was the Almaforte. Yeah, I can't stress that enough.
I don't have really any much experience with Placencia. I've smoked like probably three, you know, different ones.
Did you smoke the Almaforte?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. I really do. They
It's
got like
expensive, right?
it's not cheap.
Yeah.
It's Padron price, 20. Well, even down here, believe it or not, the Almaforte, $22. I was like, oof, oof. You know, I think their prices went up. I think their
I think I
price.
remember seeing it in the Davidoff lounge. It was like 25 plus, something like that. And that
Yeah.
was a while ago.
Yeah, but for Florida pricing, like it's so much easier to put things in perspective down here because like everything's MSRP. So like bottom line is like Opus X, fucking Robusto, they have for like $23. I'm like, well, if anything's around that, give or take, it's not going to beat the Opus X. So why am I going to buy it? So it's like I'm not buying an Almaforte for $23 when I can smoke Opus X. You know what I'm saying though? Because even those two different cigars, at the end of the day, like no one before they dies says, "Well, I wish I would have smoked more Almaforte." Like you know what I'm saying though? Like you'd rather have smoked more Opus X. That's the bottom line.
Carlito wouldn't talk about the black pink at PCA. He just the only thing he said was it's going to be a darker cigar than the pink, but he wouldn't give any other information about it.
Mm. Maybe the rare pink with the anejo wrapper. You know.
It's going to be darker, but who knows?
Well, to go darker, it's gonna have to be Maduro. What are they doing?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Because the rare pink's more like a sun glow. The rare pink is not a light, Connecticut cigar shade. So
no.
what are he says, "Oh, Claro, yeah, yeah, you can't stress that enough." Yeah. Oh, Gio, nobody cares what you think, Gio. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, Gio.
I'd really love to go to that PCA show someday, but you can't just go.
Yeah, you got to get invited.
You have to like uh put in to go for. You have to like put in to go, but you have to be a member of PCA. That's the tricky part. So to be a member of PCA, you have to be like a manufacturer, a retailer,
Or media. I could have.
or media, but you still have to join PCA. And I think it's like $500 to join PCA as a media member, something like that. And you have to get approved, and you have to get like sponsored by like basically someone has to vouch for you to 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 uh, to get in there.
What is it, like joining a secret society?
Yeah, pretty much. But that'd be a fucking cool show to go to.
You think so, but then by the end of the second or third night, whatever, you're gonna be so partied out, so cigared out. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I enjoy smoking a cigar in fresh air, right? Even in my car, by my window, all the windows open by myself. I don't really enjoy cigars, bro, inside. With, by myself, okay. When you have like even at lounges, I really don't do it. Next day,
Yeah, it is kind of
if I
nasty, I
smoke
know.
one cigar in a lounge with like 20 other guys versus smoking two or three by myself and I'm going for walks, I don't feel nothing smoking outside in fresh air. When I go to a cigar lounge, like and I smoke inside with like some of these lounges, you can have 100 guys inside, bro. And that sounds like 451. What I'm trying to say is like, bro, like you feel that shit. Like 'cause you're breathing in all that different tobacco smoke and all that
Yeah,
second smoke, which is worse because like it's just clouding the whole room. You know what I'm saying though?
yeah. When
You
you
smoke
finally get up to leave, it's like whoa.
yeah. No, that's so I'm a firm believer that, having a cigar is not really gonna affect you, especially if you exercise and eat right.
Yeah,
But the key thing is just like when you clean the bathroom, right? You might wear gloves, clean with bleach. But if you close the bathroom door and spray too much bleach, like you can like get like this, like, fuck up your
yeah,
lungs. So like I think with cigars, you need to do cigars in fresh air or on a balcony, or like not with 20 people on the inside. That's my opinion on that. So I think there is side effects of smoking cigars in a lounge inside constantly. We want to go to this lounge here in Del Rey. I sit outside. We're all outside. Smoking in chairs like lounge chairs. And that's okay.
yeah.
You're in
It's
fresh,
nice in Florida. Yeah.
dude. It's fresh air.
Hmm.
So that's I guess that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like I don't like hanging out inside of a lounge. It's too much. It's too much. And it's not like New York, dude, fuck every day. So like every day's nice in Florida, like pretty much all year round. So these lounges are busy on a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday. It's like every day. It's like eternal summer. You know,
Yeah,
you know. Like if it's a blizzard in New York, how many guys are going to a cigar lounge? Like, oh, I'm gonna stay home.
yeah. And I used to stop by the Davidoff Lounge in Brooklyn, like in the middle of a weekday, in the middle of the day. I'd be the only one there. It was
Yeah,
beautiful, you know.
yeah. No, it's but you can't compare because like there's so much more room down here than like New York, and the rules and everything. Like, dude, these all these lounges out here, like they most of them have two, three, four areas. Like they'll have like a bar area, they'll have a huge open area, they might have a private room, they'll have a front like yard, they'll have a side yard, they'll have a backyard with like couches and fire pits. Like you can't smoke outside David off like on a couch. You know,
No.
so like because the rules and the permits is ridiculous in New York.
Yeah.
So it's a totally different. Like, dude, the place fucking there. Like, I was there like on a Tuesday night, and fucking they had fucking a DJ playing. You know what I'm saying? They're like fucking, like in the cigar lounge, and that's how many people were there on a Tuesday night. It's like that's not happening in New York at any lounge on a Tuesday night. You know,
Mm-mm.
so, so it is what it is. It's
They have the Big Smoke event going on in Seminole, um,
yeah, it's
Hard
Tampa.
Rock. I guess it is. It's sold out.
Yeah, that's the big firm is over there.
It doesn't seem like the best area when I was looking at it.
As far as what?
It seemed like trashy.
Oh, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgie Padron's doing a meet and greet.
those guys, they're all strapped. Yeah. I wonder what. I'd like to know like what they carry. I think Fuente's gonna do something flashy, like Chrome. You know what I'm saying though?
Revolver.
Revolver or like a Chrome like 45. You know what I'm saying though? Fucking like Padron's gonna be a Glock, just like simple utilitarian, like always works, but like it's not fancy. Davidoff, I don't know. Davidoff, nothing because they'll have his bodyguards carry it, because
Yeah.
he doesn't want to get his hands dirty.
The Secret
Um,
Service is with Davino.
mhm. Gurkha, fucking switchblades and fucking like brass
He's got
knuckle.
the big Gurkha fucking machete fucking
Exactly.
knife.
Just like whatever the fuck. Steve Saka. Yeah, Steve Saka's carrying like a snub nose 38, like stuffed in his pocket. Like there's keys and a pack of gum. Like he's just a cool, chill guy, man. Like that guy doesn't give a shit. Like
I
whatever.
could listen. I watched an interview with him. Him and the two guys cigar lounge. That guy Dave from fucking Boston or whatever. For like it was like a hour podcast. He was on their show. I could listen to that fucking soccer talk like for hours about cigars. It's fucking crazy.
Mm.
I mean, he
Uh,
knows a lot of shit.
I think the potential growth for his brand, like you don't see it yet because you're not in Florida. Like, and I can't stress it enough. Like I said this before, at these major lounges, like Steve Saka's brand had the same amount of shelf space in a huge lounge. That had rows like a library. I mean, picture what the David Up Brooklyn store has in cigars times 10, easily, if not more.
Yeah.
Nah, 20,
Okay.
because the rows are bigger. And it's like a library. It's like 5 rows, and then all the back walls and everything else, and then the cigars outside. Here it's so humid; they keep cigars outside the humidor on all these shelves. I mean, you could have 100 different cigars just all over the walls, like I'm saying, no
It's
outside.
unlimited. It's unlimited.
Yeah. So, and then they have VIP. What I'm saying is, though, for the same shelf space for Steve Saka and Foundation versus General and Gurkha and Altatus. So what I'm saying is, in the next 5 years, Saka's only going to grow. I don't see. I see him like getting huge. Like what I'm saying, though, like I see him getting huge,
But you
and
think
that's
he's the type to just keep pumping out different lines? It doesn't really seem that way, with him. He's kind of like setting
I
his
know
ways. Like this is what I like to put out, and that's it. Go fuck
he's
yourself.
got not about the cigar, man. He's got the following. People love him, so it doesn't matter what he fucking does or makes. That's a good place to be in. Okay, I don't think he's gonna fuck it up either. So you know what I'm saying though. So like, maybe he didn't want this frame because he's really not a flashy guy. But like, it is whatever it is. There are guys that love fucking Steve Saka, man. So I don't know any other brand that has a better like down to earth guy repping their brand, the actual owner. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
owner. Because like Juan Lopez is not the owner. Juan Lopez is the sales guy, and in charge of that, whatever, and the VP of that. But it's Jim Colucci, whatever, is the boss, and he's just. I think Jim Colucci probably was Gurkha's Hanzo's friend, and when he made that comment, that was allegedly racist comment, he's just basically put his friend in as the boss. Like, yeah, I'm not the boss no more because Jim Colucci, you've never seen him do anything. I don't even think the guy knows anything about cigars. Like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, so like that was just like, bro, could you take over my company? To just put you, you know what I'm saying? No, to give you a salary, and it's obviously still Hanzo's company. You know what I'm saying? Though, period. But he had to put someone else there, you know, because he had to, because of politics. You understand? So
I can't smoke the cigar anymore. Basically,
mm,
it's about like look at that ash.
that's really good. Well, let's talk about that for a second, man. The in a way, it's kind of karma. Like the Hanzo Gurkha guy made a gigantic company, did some great things, some bad things, and then in the end, you could say, well, he didn't deserve to lose his company. Well, repping his company, right, being the face for his company. but maybe it's karma for what he did to his people. But at the same time, I think it was the best thing for the company. Him getting in trouble with the people, and then all the African American guys were burning Gurkhas because they were saying what he said was racist. Now, I'm not going to get into the middle of it or what he said. I'm just saying what, as a news report, what happened. And so when he stepped down to obviously maintain the company, right? He put Jim Colucci as the owner, right? So obviously he cannot be anywhere near Gurkha. Like as far as like, yeah, it's my company. You know what I'm saying though? So imagine Fuente also being like, yeah, I don't run Fuente no more. That's never happened before. Imagine Padron's son. Oh yeah, it's not my company no more. Um, I think we dismissed that. That actually happened. Like Gurkha was made famous for the shenanigans they did on the internet and the internet sales, and then Gurkha was he fired himself to save his company because he allegedly made comments on the internet. Isn't that kind of funny?
Yeah.
Nobody talks about that. No, nobody. Imagine Steve Saka, like you know, all the love he has, but imagine all of a sudden there was a secret audio tape and fucking whatever. Fuck, I'm not even going to go into because I know he didn't do anything. But imagine like he said some topics or something and then it gets blasted, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I don't run Steve Saka anymore. It's AP. Meet my new president of the company,
Yeah.
AP Brooklyn." And you're like, "Yeah, this is my company. I have a lot of history, and I look
I made
forward
all the
to the
blends.
yeah, yeah, I look forward to the future, and is what it is. Imagine that shit. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I hate to disappoint everybody, but I think my time here is done. I mean, I gave you a pretty good value here tonight.
yeah. I mean, you hurt my pussy a little bit, but I
You know, it grows back.
is what it is. Well, I appreciate that, man. So yeah, I mean, the internet made Gurkha, and the internet took out the owner. But I think it's what had to happen to restore, because or else with that owner being around, we wouldn't have seen all that innovation with Juan Lopez what he's done. You know what I'm saying though? So in a way,
Blessing in disguise.
yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, is what it is.
All right, guys. It's nighty night.
Hey, hey, you take it easy, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna get going
Hey,
too. I'm
hopefully we
gonna
could
listen.
do this again sometime.
What's the last episode? I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's the last episode, bro. You didn't know that? Did you know that, baby? Yeah, last episode. That's what it is. So, bro, you stay fresh, man.
Good night,
Good work.
everybody. Uncle Larry, Gio, Caleb, DL.
DL, good night, bro. Uh, Gio, go fuck yourself, bro. Caleb, what's up, bro? Goat, feel better, bro. Tomorrow I'll walk on the beach for you tomorrow, bro.
Hey, enjoy your lovely day tomorrow, buddy.
I gotta do it, man. It's gonna be rough.
Hey, poor bastard.
It is what it is. Like this lighting, like comes in like a villain. He's like, "You got my money."
Use the force, Luke. Use the force.
Like this is like, you know what's funny, AP? Me and you in real life, we don't talk like that. Me and you on the internet are arch nemesis.
It's great.
Like you know, say the I can't like talk to you like that in your face, but me and you like on the internet, because you start a lot of shit though, bro. You do, you do, bro. You start. Let's settle the record. You stir the fucking pot, but then Richie's like, oh yeah, like Richie is adaptive on his fuckery. Like you you give me one, I'll give you like. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
I did make it personal the other day though, because you're like you said something. I was like, yeah, but how long can I talk about your small dick? And then you're like, and then you created a new channel, like all of a sudden, fucking.
Yeah, I was hoping people would catch on that it was the small dick comment that did it. That really pissed me off. You know, like you crossed the line there.
You crossed the line there, bro. Fucking like,
How did you
I
know?
didn't,
And how
I didn't
dare
want to
you
say,
mention it?
I didn't want to say nothing, but Richie can't do bicycling because my balls are too big. You know what I'm saying? The chair, like my balls get like shoved up above my legs. When you have a giant sack, you can't ride a bicycle. You have to get a special chair for a big sack. You know that, right?
I got a special seat. Yeah,
Yeah, no, because or else you can get testicular cancer. So I actually would need a chair with like a cup in it because my balls are so big. You know what I'm saying though?
they got
So
that. They got that.
yeah, but here's the thing though. When you get that, all the girls are like, they got that dude. Like that would be what's the name of that chair? Big sack chair. You're like you're thinking like for men that have gigantic sacks. You know what I'm saying though? Yeah. So what you're saying is you didn't need that option on your bike. You didn't need the big sack.
I had to go for the extra small. It's a tiny little seat. You should see this thing. It's fucking.
Dude, is it? Do you ride your like? Do you lock the door because you ride your bike like in a thong or something like that? You just like fucking like, you just listen to like the '80s. You're like, take on me, take on me. Like picture like this, like your two cheeks, the thong, like this fucking take me. Oh, fucking. This is actually AP's cheeks right here. You see this? You never see this? This is fucking cheeks. Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. Just
All right.
fucking.
I don't get paid enough. I don't get paid enough for this because I already had to go through an earthquake today. I don't need this on top of everything else. All
I'm
right.
sorry, bro. You start. You're right. I should be talking about your cheeks and the thong, man. It's fucking bizarre. Dude, how the fuck does this happen, man? You fucking, you fucking, he said, uh, oh shit. All right. Did I go too far? See, he starts shit. Fucking. Ah. Okay. All right. So for the record, legally, I've never seen AP wear a thong riding a bicycle. All right. Let's settle that. It's all fun and game. I don't know. We just busted balls. You know what I'm saying, though? But I guess that's it, huh? I guess the show's over. I, AP, great as usual. You're a funny fucking guy, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. It's a great night. Cheers.